To conform with the 89106 CE directive and according to the EN 14399 series standard, the Fontana Group introduces a new product range to the market. TecnoSix offers three product types for specific construction applications: HR, HV, and HRC. Previously, there has not been a standard for the complete assembly lot of bolt, nut and washer used by designers and builders in the construction industry. The old standard operated by each national market did not incorporate any specification to enable the reliable assembly of bolted joints. These old standards did not take account of any friction coefficient influencing fastening reliability, any reliable axial load on the screw, any reliable torque on the assembly, any confidence level achieved by the operator related to the correct way the joint had been assembled on the structure. Now, with the introduction of the TecnoSix product families, the Fontana Group provides the answer to customer requirements through an appropriate and responsible strategy that allows the complete conformance of each component used in the assembly, the bolt, the nut and the washers, with conformity to the European standards demanded by EN 14399. The mandatory CE marking required by the standards assures the performance of each component, with several laboratory tests being carried out on each component used in the assembly, by providing for environmental protection with the surface eco-coating application. Also, most importantly, full traceability is assured with the knowledge of a lot number that is always printed on the label of each package. A safe and responsible choice with an easy assembly system on the shop floor, due to a packaging system that has been designed to put bolt, nut and washers in the same box. Each component of the assembly is systematically identified by a special marking system necessary to guarantee full traceability. Before assembling the components on a structure, a manual screwing test is recommended. First step: tighten to reach 75% of the total torque value. Second step: tighten again every preloaded assembly up to 100% of the torque value required. On the label of each box, all product characteristics, together with CE marking, are easily identifiable. The K coefficient of friction resistance is also available on the label, allowing the operator to perform the correct proper tensioning of the assembly when operating in various conditions. The TecnoSix product assembly assures the following performances have been considered: friction effects for tensioning assurance, conformance with the tensile value in the bolt, conformance with the torque value, reliability of the assembly on the structure. The TecnoSix HRC range provides additional innovation, allowing assembly time saving, capability for visual test showing correct assembly, pre-assembled product ready to be used, avoiding risk of losing or missing components. The parts must be handled in the proper way, so not to cause deformation and to avoid surface damage on each part. According to EN standards, TecnoSix products should be stored in appropriate areas to prevent parts being contaminated by water or humidity. If a layered storing system is required, attention should be paid to prevent the lower packages being in contact with the ground. The TecnoSix product family will allow torque coefficient control with minimal variation due to an excellent lubrication that has been developed by the Fontana Group. TecnoSix makes work on the shop floor easy by deleting complicated and unreliable control operations before assembly operations. HV, HR and HRC systems belonging to the TecnoSix product family are always supplied with quality certification conforming to EN 10204. All components are produced by the manufacturer, assuring full conformance of the assemblies with several laboratory tests systematically performed on each lot. Where non-preloaded structural bolting applies, according to European standards EN 15048, the Fontana Group introduces non-preloading structural bolting assemblies, which complete the TecnoSix product range. A special marking SB will be indented on the head of the bolt and on the bearing surface of the nut. SB assemblies are commonly used in share connections. The SB product will also be supplied in conformance with the CE marking regulation, the same as the HV, HR and HRC ranges. TecnoSix, a revolution in the field of metallic structure assembly.